came around to say hello. One, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
अभिजीत अय्यर मित्रा, ये फैक्ट्स पर इतना सारा इकोसिस्टम का जो पूरा चल रहा है, ये कर कैसे लेते हैं? Why are facts so difficult for them to digest? ऊपर से धुरंधर 2 हर बात में आ जाती है. चोट कितनी खाएंगे? वॉर के मिसाइल से तो कम चोट लग रही है, धुरंधर 2 की चोट भी बाहर निकल रही है.
How much time do I have, Navika? Say 3 minutes? 3 minutes, will you give me?
No, 3 is too much. 1.5 is better.
I just request you mute everybody else because I don't want to get interrupted. Okay. First, let's deal with Pakistan's role. I think people need to understand the difference between hotel ka malik and hotel ka waiter, between a negotiator and between an event manager. Pakistan is like Norway, they are event managers. The Norwegians have tried diplomacy in Sri Lanka and in Palestine, they failed spectacularly. You know why? Because negotiation actually takes, both parties to be dependent on you, for you to have leverage on both parties, and for you to have a deep understanding of both parties. This was something that the Congress does not understand now, and they did not understand even in Nehru's period, or in Rajiv Gandhi's period, or in Indira Gandhi's period. Let me give you a factual recounting of the list of disasters they had. 1948, Nehru comes up with a Palestine partition plan. The only thing historically the Israelis and Palestinians have ever agreed to is that the Indian plan was rotten. 1952, they came up with the Korea peace plan. Mr. Nehru himself came up with it and sent a whole delegation for it. Let me quote Syngman Rhee, the president of South Korea, on what he said. We do not regard India as neutral. We regard Indian Premier Nehru more as a friend of communism than democracy. He must be branded a communist. He hated the Indians. Now, multi-generational. 1956, Krishna Menon, when he was asked about the Soviet invasion of Hungary, he blames not the Soviet Union, but he blames imperialism and votes to support the Soviet invasion of Hungary. 1962, we saw that it was the peak of diplomatic performance by Chacha Nehru. We saw exactly what happened to our troops, both his military preparedness and his diplomacy. 1971, they are so proud of 1971. 90 countries voted against us in the UN General Assembly. 90 is to 15. 90 is to 15. And the US got together with China and sent their aircraft carrier against us. This is their peak diplomacy. 1987. Imagine
your peak detailing is sending them spinning. Your peak detailing, Abhijit.
Sorry, 1 second. 1987. The Tamils hated the Sinhalese and the Sinhalese hated the Tamils. But Rajiv Gandhi was such a diplomatic genius, he sent the IPKF, which for the first time united the Tamils and the Sinhalese. The Sinhalese gave the LTTE weapons to kill the Indians in the IPKF. This was the greatness of Rajiv Gandhi's great diplomacy. 2009, the Sharm el-Sheikh, Manmohan Singh goes to Sharm el-Sheikh to visit the Pakistanis and agrees Kashmir is disputed. He agrees Kashmir is disputed. Now, finally, I want to quote. Now they said, oh, well, this Manmohan Singh never said this. I am quoting from the George Bush Presidential Library, the transcripts of the meeting between Bush and Manmohan Singh. Prime Minister Singh, quote unquote, the people of India deeply love you, and all that you have done to bring our two countries closer to each other is something history will not be able to destroy.